Hey guys, it's Matt from Cobra Fitness. How you all feeling? If you joined me yesterday, you'll be feeling how I'm feeling. Sore triceps, sore shoulders. Not if you joined me, you did join me yesterday. We're both feeling sore today, but don't worry. Today is all about legs. So we're gonna be smashing our lower body, focusing on our quads, okay? Just relatively high intensity. The only equipment you will need is your 6-pack of water, a skipping rope and a bench. Now, as I mentioned yesterday with your bench, it needs to be fixed. So if it's a chair, make sure it's up against the wall and it's sturdy because safety first. So if we don't have a skipping rope, that's cool. Our first warm-up is going to be skipping, but our second option, jumping jacks, third option, on the spot. Anything you want to get the heart rate up and start warming up. You can do sort of light squats, anything you want to get the heart rate up, blood pumping, legs moving for this quality leg session. So I'm gonna warm up with 2 minutes of skipping, okay? 2 minutes, I'm gonna time it. You follow along with me. Let's get started. Make sure you have a bottle of water nearby and a towel. Keep hydrated, very important. Okay. 2-minute warm up. The blood's flowing, we're feeling good. We're stretching out those sore muscles from yesterday. It was a solid session, triceps and shoulders. Amazing. For you guys that kept up, very, very good. So again, we're planning these exercises to be quite difficult. The session's always quite difficult. The idea is that you struggle to finish each set. Okay, if you're finishing each set easily, you need to make it more difficult for yourself. And each exercise I give you, there's options to make it more difficult. Okay, so you're either squeezing at the top, holding at the bottom for a second. There's always options to make it more difficult. And the only person you're competing with is yourself. So as long as you're challenging yourself each session, you're gonna see results. You're gonna be getting stronger. You're gonna be feeling fantastic. I felt great after yesterday's session. I'm looking forward to the same today. So you just keep up. I'm gonna give you modifications to most exercises so everyone can be involved. "45 seconds left. Big shout out to our sponsors, Hard Knocks Fight Gear. Giving away a nice prize pack to somebody after this 30-day challenge. Best fight gear in the game. Almost done, guys, with our warm up. I'm not gonna focus too much on stretching after our sessions. I'm gonna leave that up to you. We might do some light stretching here and there, but primarily that's what you want to do when you're done. Everyone has their own routines of stretching. We can do bits and pieces. Make sure you're firing through some comments, some good comments from yesterday. I'm going to keep interacting, sharing, liking, posting, get everyone involved. Okay guys, very, very good. So we'll get started. Our first exercise is going to be our challenge exercise. So each week we're going to do more reps or more sets than the week before, progressive overload. So this exercise for our legs, we're going to get our 6-pack, we're going to hold it in front, and we're doing a squat. Now, some of you are relatively new. With your squat, our knees don't go in front of our toes. We put the weight in our heels and we push our bum back. So this is behind, the knee is behind the toes. Okay, so with a front squat, we don't want to keep the weight too close. We want to hold it out in front. Okay, chest up, sucking our belly button in. Are you ready for 15? We're aiming for 3 sets of 15 today. And let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 to go, doing great. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. How'd you feel? Did you get it? Very good. If you want to make it harder, again, I'm going to give you options to make it harder. If that was impossible, hold it in front, do 10. If you still can't, put the weight down, hands out in front for 15. By the end of this challenge, you are going to be able to do it. Okay, you're going to build up your own way. If with the weights it was still a little bit too easy for you, go all the way down and come 3/4 of the way up. 3/4 of the way up means the muscles are still active. There's no rest. So for 15 reps, there's no rest. Okay, set number 2. Let's do it. Front on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very, very good. Should be starting to get warm. Teardrops and quads, a little bit in the butt. Doing well, guys. Doing really well. You need a drink between your set. Have a quick drink. If not, perfect. We're gonna jump onto our 3rd set of 3. This is the last set of this exercise. We're gonna move on to exercise number 2. Okay, so again, today is all about legs. We're smashing it. Ready? Give you a different angle so you can see how deep I go. Right, we're gonna go all the way to here. 1, 2, I'm not standing all the way up because I want it to be a little bit harder. 3, 4, 5, all the way to my heels. 6, 7, 8, 9, 5 to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very, very good, guys. So you should be feeling that in the knee, inside, quads and butt. Okay, again, the form is we're not going in front, we're keeping this behind. Okay, so there's no pressure in the kneecap. We're doing every exercise as safely as we can. So on that note, the next one we're doing overhead lunges. So we're going to keep the 6-pack above our head. Now that's going to be pretty difficult for a lot of you, but I'm sure you can do it. If by chance you can't, put it to the side, put it in front, don't use it. There's options. Hardest option, easier, or not at all, okay? And we're gonna find a spot on the floor where we're gonna lunge out and come back. That's 1. We're gonna do 10 on this leg, swap, 10 on this leg, and then rest, okay? Between sets. So, our options are as follows. Here, here, or not at all. Now, before we do it, when you lunge out, I don't want to lunge in front of the toes. I want the back leg to go down towards the ground. So again, our knee is not coming in front. Okay, so we're lunging out, but dropping, not lunging out and going forward, okay? No pressure on the knee joint. Ready? I'm gonna do the first one like this. Do the second one a little bit easier. I'm gonna do the third one with no weight so we can follow along and do the same. Okay, ready? And drop the back leg. 2, 3, nice and tight core, good balance. 4, 5, don't touch the ground with the back knee, just above. 7, 8, 9, one more. Straight away into the next leg, no rest. 1, good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, 10, very good. So that's 1 set of 3, okay guys? So we're going for 3 sets of that. If that was too heavy over your head, no problem. Keep it in front. If that was too hard, you need to put it down, that's fine. You know if it's too hard or not. No one's watching you, okay? You're only your only competition. Watch yourself in the mirror, working on the form if you have a mirror. But push yourself as hard as you can push yourself, okay? You're the one that's gonna see the results. I'm just part of the journey. Okay, so set number 2 is option number 2. We're not keeping it over our head this time. I'm gonna keep it in front for the people at home that kept theirs in front. Ready? We'll do it together. And 1, 2, nice and deep back leg. 3, 4, tight core. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ready? Swap legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Feeling the burn. I'm feeling the burn. I'm feeling the burn. We're doing it together. We're feeling the burn together. We're keeping each other motivated. So I don't want you to pause and rest and then come back. We do it all together, then we rest together, okay? We're getting fit together. One more set, 10 and 10. You have the options now, over the head or in front. Push yourself a little bit. If you did it in front last time, let's do it up. Do it up for 5 and 5, and then the middle for 5 and 5. Cool, let's try that. So, 5 up here, and then 5 in the middle. You ready? 1, deep back leg, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, I'm gonna put it here if I'm struggling to finish off the next 5. 3, 4, straight onto the other leg, 5, up, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're gonna put back in our chest to make it a little bit easier if we're struggling. We're still gonna keep that weight though. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yes. Feel the burn, man. Feel the burn. Good job. Hope you have a towel nearby. If you're sweating as much as I am, you'll need it. So let's get on to the next exercise. We're going to do step up. So we won't need our weight, okay? We're gonna do it's a cardio exercise, explosive exercise. We're pushing through our heels, pushing through our butt and high knees, okay? So we're gonna go squeeze and high knees. 1, as soon as we touch the ground, we're going straight back up again, okay? So we're doing 10 and 10, and then we rest. 3 sets, you ready? 1 leg up, 1 leg down, and 1, soon touch the ground, up again. 2, 3, squeeze at the top. 4, push through your butt. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Swap at the top, and other leg. Squeeze, 1, 2. As soon as you touch the ground, straight up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very, very good. The 2 spots you want to feel that. 1, 2. Okay? We're pushing with our heel and driving with our butt. Okay? We're doing it as quick as we can. So as soon as you touch the ground, straight up, hips at the top, thrust your hips at the top. 10 and 10. It's a cardio exercise, but also burning teardrops and butt. Okay, set number 2 of 3. Left leg up, chest up. Stay relatively close to the bench. We don't want to be stepping way back here. We want to be going straight up. Ready for 10 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Swap at the top, other leg, chest up, squeeze. 1, push through the heel. 2, as soon as you touch the ground. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So I mentioned at the start with our bench or our chair, it's very important that it's fixed. So if you have a chair with 4 legs and it's on the tiles and we're pushing and sliding around, it's dangerous. Put on a carpet, make sure it's even ground, make sure it's flat against the wall. So we're stepping up, even if we can't go forward because the wall's there, at least we can still step up. We're still getting it. Side of the couch, bedside table, coffee table if it's hard enough, as long as no one else is eating at the time. Okay, set number 3 of 3. 1 leg up, chest up, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, 10. Swap at the top, down, let's go. 1, squeeze. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes. How you doing? Feeling good? Should be feeling that. Heart rate should be up. Legs should be warm. Butt should be warm. We're going to keep the heart rate up. We're going to do another high intensity exercise, working for our calves and our stabilizers down the side of our calves and our shin, okay? It's a very good boxing drill. So I'm going to find a piece of floor. If we can put a skipping rope out if you want to, make a straight line or one of the lines in the tiles, okay? But we need 1, 2, 3, okay? 3 meters we're going to need. What we're going to do, hands are up and we stay up on our toes, okay? Our heels are not touching the ground. I'm going to go forward on that right leg, my hands up over the line, very small, not big jumps. Defeats the purpose. We're not racing anybody. We're doing this for ourselves. So, small jumps, ready? Over the line each time. You need to make it over the line. If you don't make it over the line, you need to start again. Not now though, when you're doing it later. We go backwards, okay? So we're going forward on the right leg, and we're gonna change legs in a second. We go forward on the left leg, okay? Either side of the line, doing great. Up on your toes, heel doesn't touch your ground. Now, when we go backwards and we get to the back, we're doing 10 jumping squats or 10 ordinary squats if you can't do jumping squats. Okay, almost there. And 1, 2, 3, 4, come on, 5. If you can't jump, just do this. 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good, very good. Heart rate's up, quads are burning. Calves are working, we're kicking goals. We're kicking goals on every level. We're kicking goals together. Make sure we're both doing it. If you make a mistake, it's your first go doing this, it's fine. It doesn't matter. But the idea is, when you're training by yourself at a later stage and you want to practice this drill because you started boxing and you want to work on your footwork, give yourself a bit of a punishment. If I do this, start again, okay? Later down the line. For now, we're just staying up on our toes, core tight, getting it done. Set number 2, ready? And small hops, up on the toes, heel doesn't touch the ground. Good. And reverse. Good. Good. As soon as you get back, we swap legs. Okay, almost. And great job. Small, small hops on the toes and backwards. Good. Feel the burn in the calves, down the side of the shin also. Stabilizing the ankle. Jumping squats or normal squats. 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, we have one more set. In the break, I want to explain something to you. Jumping squats. If we squat, jump, and then land, and then squat, jump, and land, doesn't count. Very easy. Instead, squat, jump, land in the squat. These are active the whole time. We don't land and rest. It's like doing single sets, single reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, then we rest. Last set, shall we? Let's. And, oh, I'll cheek you, start on the other leg. That's all right. Give it a go first. And we're doing backwards. How are we doing at home? Smashing it? Of course you are. Of course you are. Easy work. Calves should be on fire. Then let's swap legs. Come on the home stretch now. Over the line or over the skipping rope or over the grouting of your tile, whatever you're using. Keep it up. Doing great. Almost done. Yes. And we're going for the jumping squats. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very, very good. So, last exercise of today's workout. We've been smashing the squats. Let's keep smashing them. Instead of doing our normal squats, we're gonna do sumo squats. And they're called sumo squats, just what you'd imagine, because we're getting into that sumo stance. Now the idea, pushing our knees out, okay, and feeling it on the inside of our thighs, inside of the thighs, okay? So we're gonna do 3 sets of 20, and then we'll call it a day, I think. It's been good so far. Grab your 6-pack. We can hang it here, we can hold it here, but ideally we'll hold it in the middle. Chest up, hips forward, legs out to the side, and 1. When we stand up, if you lock your legs, give yourself a rest. When you stand up, keep them there. 2. Let's do 20 together. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, how you doing? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very, very good. 2 more sets. 2 more sets to go. Are you ready? You should feel that inside thigh gap. It's gonna burn a little bit on the outside, but this, we're focusing on the inside of our thighs, okay? 2 more sets of 20, ready? Nice and wide, chest up, hips forward. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 to go. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. How's that feeling? Don't get all the way to the top and lock, because now we're resting. We're keeping them active. Each set active, okay? We have 1 more set, guys. You're doing fantastic. If the weight's too much, do it without the weight, okay? Shouldn't have any pain in the knees. Toes pointing out, knees pointing out, chest up, hips forward. Focus on the muscle that you're trying to work. So for this exercise, it's inside here. It's a bit of a stretch, okay? We're trying to almost like a stretch. So, last set. Last set. You ready? Do it together, we'll get it done. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, I'm sweating, just like you. Okay, guys, when you finish a session for your stretching, I'm not gonna take you through stretching after each session. I'm gonna leave it up to you and your time. Okay, but most importantly, when you stretch, don't bounce. If I'm gonna do a stretch now, I'm gonna like run my hands down my legs and hold. I can feel a stretch in my hamstrings now. I'm gonna hold that. I'm gonna exhale and just try and slide further down. Now, I don't want to push too hard, too early, okay? Stretching is an everyday thing, like repetitive over and over again to get nice and deep in your stretch, to get nice and flexible, okay? You can't just stretch after 1 session from bouncing and feel like, okay, that's it, I'm flexible. Take your time, okay? If we're holding this, you want to hold onto the wall to make sure you're balanced. Keep your knee in front if you feel that. If you don't feel it, don't pull really hard, just pull your knee back. Now I can feel that stretch come right up into my hip flexion, the top of my quad. Okay, so we're gonna hold that there. Hold it for 30 seconds to 45 seconds. This for just 10 seconds doesn't do anything. We're trying to stretch the muscle out. So we hold it. Deep exhale. If you feel like it's loosening up, then pull it back a little bit further. Okay, holding onto the wall so I'm safe, I'm balanced. Okay, then we swap legs. Any stretching you're doing, Nice and deep, slow, no bouncing, deep exhale, okay? It's not about how far you get on the first time, it's about repetitiveness. Every day stretching, but despite what you may think, we don't want to stretch too much before we work out because the muscles are still cold, okay? We stretch after our session to reduce the lactic acid buildup, which is what makes you feel sore. Then it lengthens the muscles, okay? Before we train, we warm up, yes, but not so much stretching before we train. After our skipping and our warm up and our muscles are warm and full of blood, now we can do some light stretching to start and then some light stretching to finish, okay? But we're focusing on our stretching after our session. Okay guys, that's the end of our second session. Day 2 of our 30-day challenge. Make sure you comment on today's session, you like today's video and subscribe. It's free, we're doing it for you. We're doing it to keep fit at home, okay? Share it with your mates. Subscribe, like, comment. I'll see you tomorrow for day number 3. Cheers.